The dinner I cooked for my wife was supposed to be a simple celebration, a quiet reminder of how far we had come together. I had spent the afternoon preparing her favorite dishes, hoping that the warmth of the meal might bridge the strange distance that had grown between us. She arrived home later than usual, looking tired but strangely alert, as if she had been rehearsing something on the way. I tried to ignore the feeling that something was wrong and invited her to sit down. As we began eating, the atmosphere felt unusually heavy. She complimented the food, but her smile didn't reach her eyes. I watched her carefully, trying to decode the tension in her face, the way she kept glancing at her phone on the table. Normally, she never brought her phone to dinner. That night, she seemed unable to let it out of her sight. I told myself not to jump to conclusions, but suspicion settled in my stomach like a stone. Halfway through the meal, her phone lit up with a message. I saw the name before she snatched it up, someone I didn't recognize. She excused herself quickly and went to the hallway, whispering into the phone in a tone that was too soft, too intimate, too unlike anything she used when speaking to me. I stayed seated, staring at the half-eaten dinner I had cooked with hope, feeling it grow cold just like the rest of our life had been lately. When she returned, she avoided my eyes. I asked her who had called. She froze for a moment, and then gave me an answer so hesitant that it was almost an admission by itself. I didn't want to accuse her without knowing the truth. So I simply asked if she was happy, truly happy with us. Her face crumbled, and in that moment I knew something inside me was about to break. She opened her mouth to speak, but no words came out. Later that night, after she fell asleep, her phone buzzed again. I shouldn't have looked. I know that, but sometimes your heart pushes you toward answers even when your mind begs you to turn away. The messages were undeniable. Long conversations, confessions of missing each other, shared moments I didn't know she had time for. And then the one line that ended everything: he doesn't suspect anything. I sat there with the phone in my hand, feeling the world tilt. The dinner, the effort, the years weighed against one truth I had never imagined I'd have to face. When she woke up and saw the expression on my face, she understood immediately what I had discovered. There was no shouting, no dramatic confrontation, just a quiet, painful acknowledgement that something had been broken long before. I read those messages. The next morning, we talked, softly, honestly, for the first time in months. She admitted she had grown distant, lonely, unsure of herself and of us. She said she hadn't meant for things to go this far, but apologies felt too small to fit the size of the damage. I listened, my heart aching. But I knew trust once shattered rarely returns unmarred. By the time the sunlight crept into the room, we both understood that our marriage had reached its ending. The dinner I cooked hadn't ruined anything. It had only revealed what was already lost. And as we quietly parted ways, I realized that sometimes the truth arrives in the most unexpected moments, even in the middle of a meal meant to bring two people closer together.